Where the groove kind of started, pretty much, I used to like, sneakers like every young kid did. And I couldn't afford them when I was a kid, so when I got older, I bought a couple, but they had different colors. And you couldn't really find shirts to match your shoes. So I said, I'm just gonna make some t-shirts. And that kind of started right there. So I kind of started taking pictures of stuff around the city and just ironing it on a t-shirt. And that was kind of the gist of it. And then I started painting on the shirt. And a friend of mine was like, you know what, you should paint on the actual canvas. And then, started painting on the canvas. And that's where the painting came from. And by taking pictures of the city, when I first started, I was just using some cheap camera. People said I had an eye for shooting, and I was like, all right. So then I started taking more pictures, and it kind of just played together. Kind of like whatever I haven't seen, I try to make it. Or like if I see somebody doing something that's unique, I say, okay, that's unique. How can I make something unique, something not like that, but on a different level, you know what I mean? So you kind of find something that stands out, and you try to find something to stand out too. But they all gotta have a passion for it, because if you ain't got a passion for it, you kind of start something and you will end it real quick. So it's a good thing that everything I pick, I got a passion for, so I keep doing it. The Cass Cafe, everything there that I did is like shots of the city. Then I frame it in wood and resin, and I got a couple of abstract stuff. But it's all based around building boards with the wood and taking the pictures and and painting on that. It's the same thing with everybody do abstract or everybody do painting. So it's like, okay, I'm doing this. How can I separate myself from something but still be good, but not too far out where people be like, oh, they just trying to be different. So I try to do stuff that still it's appealing to the eye, but at the same time, okay, it's a little different. And that's how the favorite one is probably the boom box. This is a little girl holding the boom boxes in black and white. Just because I grew up in the '80s and I love tape decks and cassette players and all that kind of stuff. So I love that picture. Kind of like started in '06. I started doing the shirts. And then from the shirts, started, doing the painting on the canvas. I hand built all the canvases from scratch. A friend of mine taught me how to do that, and I just kind of ran with it. When I was taking pictures and putting them on shirts, that kind of played out. So now I needed something that can grow into a brand. So then I kind of said, okay, we need something to make it a brand. Because when I first started doing my clothes, I signed everything with my mother's name, Maudine, and she loved that. Out of respect to her and just being creative. So I took it and I just came, a friend of mine, one of his family members was like, y'all think y'all cocky, stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, we should run with that. So then I just kind of went from that and started doing the cocky stuff, but just changed it instead of being conceited, more on a confident level. You know what I mean? Just trying to get out, knowing what you want and going to get it, and that's kind of what cocky stands for. First thing is me wearing it. I wear it all the time. Even when I wasn't selling it, I was wearing it. Just because why wear somebody else's stuff, a Polo, a Gucci, if they not paying you? You know what I mean? If you got the ability to make something yourself and feel good in it, I say go for it. So the first thing I did was I wore it, because if I'm not wearing it, who else gonna wear it? You know what I mean? So it went from there. And then I'm good at photography, well, I think I am. So I started saying, well, I'm gonna shoot people wearing my stuff. And that kind of got a little buzz going. It gave it some life, gave it some foundation for it to grow. It became real. The brand became something that people can talk about and it's tangible. And that's kind of how it started. Short term and long term is kind of the same. Just building a brand, getting in the stores, just getting the visibility. This interview right here. Everything it takes, because at the end of the day, even if people don't buy it, I'm still gonna wear it. It's still gonna be me, regardless if it's in a store or just in my closet. So anywhere it go, I'm good with it. I'm having fun doing it. I meet new people. I'm meeting you. You know what I mean? So it's pretty much all good to me, either way it go. But everybody want money. So at the end of the day, another day, you still want some money to recoup for all the stuff you put in. But as long as you got passion for it, that's like the main thing. Passion and enjoying what you're doing. I have a friend of mine, Sydney. She's in the Cass Cafe thing. She's an illustrator and an artist as well. And she knows more about the design thing. So I come up with the ideas and she helps me, really bring them to light. And I'm always looking for people, like, you know, people like street teams, people that's good with graphics, everything like that. I'm always trying to find something to build a better team. If you want to check out the brand, it's Cocky Apparel of Confidence. Go to cockyapparel.com, Cocky with a K. If you want to check out my art, it's 444art.com. That's 3 4s art. Check that out, and that's pretty much it.